Mac was staggering around half blind. Ears ringing like church bells in a hurricane.
Oh, yeah, that's more like it.
This is one of the most ridiculous winter calls I've made. I've got a co-host of Not For Radio in hospital right now. He's in a hospital gown. Somehow, even though everything is white, he looks redder than what he normally does.
Yeah.
And
just like a glazed Christmas ham here in the hospital. Just shut the door just in case I swear a bit.
Geez, you look like you've been dragged through a bush backwards. Jay's hair is hanging on for dear life in there. The stress is getting to him.
Look at it. What a lid.
This is going to be a weird phone call to get. And what are we all deciding what we're doing if they don't answer? We'll give them a second crack and then move on.
Yeah, I reckon it is going to be, because this is it. We can probably say that this has become or been pulled as a Northern Hemisphere number. So no matter where you are in the Northern Hemisphere, pretty sure, I don't reckon there's anything that even remotely comes close to being our time at the moment. So it will be like first thing in the morning / very early morning / ungodly early in the morning wherever you are in the Northern Hemisphere.
So we're in agreement. 2?
Yeah, we'll go 2. We'll go double. Oh, shit, imagine if you don't get it though. Kill me,
mate, we're going through. Don't do this.
This is going to look like I'm calling from a bank though, isn't it?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Go again.
Does that mean not available or just telling us to get fucked? Because I think that's generally what happens when you just get binned. That's a rollover, grab it and just turn your phone off. Give him another call.
That wasn't a very pommy pom.
Hello.
Oh.
Who's this?
Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
It's Jay and Dunc from Not For Radio, mate.
Oh. No way.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Mate, I'm literally in a hospital bed in Auckland Hospital, absolutely fucked. Dunc's in the studio, and I don't know what time it is there in the morning, but we've got some pretty exciting news for you that I wanted to be a part of.
Oh my god. It's like,
I guess it's
7:30. It's not even.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
The time is not an issue.
Okay, sweet. Just a quick question, I guess. First things first. Stamboy Gamgees, have you got a valid passport?
Yes.
Have you ever been to New Zealand?
No.
Well, that's about to fucking change, son, because you're coming to New Zealand to hang out with the boys at the Rock Town for the time of your life.
Oh, bro. It is 100% happening. Whereabouts, you're in the UK. Whereabouts are you in the UK?
Yeah. Like 40 minutes from London.
Amazing.
So, Dunc. Yeah.
Fucking how many keywords did you put in?
I think I put 3 in.
Mate, well, what a fucking great move that was.
I'm so taken back.
Obviously, it's a very long way. And in fact, it's almost the longest way that you could travel around the globe to get anywhere. The only place that's longer is Spain. So how long does it take you to get to Spain from the UK?
2 hours. 2 and a bit hours.
Fucking, you're just shaving basically literally like 2 hours is the only way that it'll be longer. So you're still absolutely in for a hiding on a plane. It's going to be the best part of 24 hours to get here, but we promise you the absolute time of your life. And if you want to bolt on an extra couple of days, I'd fucking suggest doing so.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. Yeah.
What's your level of employment? Are you going to be able to get the time off? Do we need to call somebody else? Are you going to be able to make it?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to check the dates, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
So the date we need you in New Zealand is like the 26th of September. And then we'll obviously try and get you here a day earlier, something so you can sort out your jet lag. The prize is you and a mate, whoever you want to bring with you, flying to Auckland We've got you, I think, 4 nights accommodation at Sky City, which is right smack in the middle of Auckland and just down the road from where we're going to be doing the Rock 2000 gig. We've got $1,000 spending money heading your way. We've got 2 tickets to the sold-out Rock 2000 gig, which is basically 6,500 bogans going absolutely buck wild at the biggest indoor venue we've got in the country. And then we're up to you on when you want to fly out, because obviously we didn't know you were going to win, so now we can book some flights. You need to have probably some time to decompress, but that's what's on the menu, mate. Late September for you.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Thank you.
Mate, you're more than fucking welcome. When did you
Mate,
start?
I'm excited. I'm not allowed, Sam. I'm not allowed to drink for the next month. And by geez, am I looking forward to this?
Oh my God.
When did you start listening to the podcast?
A little while. Most days. Wednesday's the worst day.
Oh, and then one day come out.
A little while now. Yeah, I don't know how long. Probably last year.
Oh, fucking fantastic. And any ideas on who you're going to take with you?
I suppose it has to be the missus, wouldn't it?
Perfect. What a fucking awesome. You should propose while you're here.
We can arrange that. Has she ever been to the UK? I mean, has she ever been to the UK? Fuck.
No.
Hospital. Has she ever been to England? I mean, fuck. How has she ever been to New Zealand?
No, she's not.
Oh, mate. Well, congratulations.
Oh, my God.
Mate, that's exciting.
Thank you.
It's just...
Oh, I'm excited. I'm so taken back.
Is your missus isn't with you right now, I'm assuming?
No, she's not. I'll have to ring and tell her, but that'll be
why don't you wait? Do us a favour. Wait until you get home or wait until you see NX and just secretly film you telling her. That would just be great for us just to see the response.
I'll try.
Or even, if you can't film, do the voice recorder, because then we can do the voice memo because we can play it on the podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Mate, this
Legend.
has been fantastic. Obviously, thank you so much for listening. We've talked about bloody dragging people over to see us for the longest time in the podcast. If you've been listening, for the last year or so, you would have heard us talk about it multiple times. So it's absolutely our pleasure that we can bring you over for what is the biggest day in music for us here in New Zealand for the year. It's going to be fucking enormous.
Oh, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Excited, brother. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely going to be amazing.
Oh, so good. I'm just so, I don't even know what to say.
Mate, you don't need to say anything else. We're just fucking milking this thing dry, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah. Make sure you got the time off. Let us know if you can't make it, and we'll let someone else know that they're going in your place.
Yeah, no, I will sort it out. I'll get the time off.
Yeah, fucking awesome. What I'll do is I'll chuck you through to Showboss Teagues. She's got a bit of a chat to you. She'll be able to a little bit clearer than what we are on preferential dates you need to fly out from your end. And then, mate, and like not even that long. It's like 6 weeks away. We'll see you.
Yeah, I know. It's so close as well.
Oh, mate.
Oh, God. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You are more than welcome, bro. I'll stick you on hold and chuck you through to Showboss Teagues. And, we might even call you next week once the news is settled in, and hopefully we can play some audio or video of the missus getting told the great news.
Yeah, I'll see what I can sort out.
Fucking perfect, mate. Hold there.
Yeah. Nice one, mate.
Jeez, that would just be...
Oh, how lucky was that, eh? Shit. Wouldn't it just scuttle your morning? Like, what a fucking phone call to answer. Big 7,000 digit long phone number calls you, and you pick it up after brushing it the first time to find out that some real greasy Pete from a hospital and bearded Jebediah in a radio studio is calling you.
I honestly think that you'd be hard pressed to get a weirder phone call in your life. Like, I think that would be weirder than getting a phone call saying one of your loved ones passed away. Like, two mugs from the arse end of the planet calling you and paying you for a friggin' all expenses paid holiday, calling you and giving you an all expenses paid holiday. How good? Yeah,
it's going to be exciting. Particularly in that area, there's some great hospitality venues there that I've been lining up for a couple of lunches and dinners and a hearty breakfast as well. So this is all very exciting. I love it when a plan comes together.
It's so sick. And I love it that it's like, yeah, it's going to take him so long to get here.
It's going to take longer to get here and home than he'll be here in New Zealand if he just takes the trip as it is.
This is when we find out how committed the not for radio listeners are, you know, like is he prepared to go through with the fucking 60 hours of hell there and back?
Yeah, and get his asshole fingered to see if he's got 2 cherry tomatoes in it from our customs.
Yeah, we should give him a
No,
heads
there's a brick of cocaine in there. Don't worry about that. There's a cherry tomato that I'm after. Apparently the beagle's got a hot lead on a cherry tomato and a strawberry.
Sorry,
Thanks,
mate. I thought it
mate.
was a cherry tomato. It's just your nose. You
Yeah.
us over there. No, I'm just trying. As you were saying that, I was just trying to figure out, and I'm pretty sure that this time next week will be the next one, right? There's only a 1 week gap.
Yeah, we're back to back.
Okay.
So, well, this is when we'll be. Yeah, well, this will come out on Friday.
Yes.
So yeah, it's literally it's a week apart.
Okay.
So we could be going back. They could literally be traveling with somebody in the UK here, or somebody from the States could be getting the call up, or wherever you. Well, like we said, wherever you are in the world, we're going to be calling another person next week. Which gives, mate, if they're coming from Spain, that's even shorter time to prepare.
Oh, this is what it's all
Good
about,
luck,
Jay.
ooze.
This is
Yeah.
what it's all about. So get amongst that. Like we said, you got to become Sniper Elite to be able to win a package like that. And the easiest way to do that is just click on the episode description. You'll see a link there. Click through, do it through supporting cast. It'll blow you back to the Rover website, which is one of ours for the overall company that we work with. And click through, click on the platform that you want to use to become a Sniper Elite. Then you'll unlock all those episodes. And then Monday, Tuesday, you'll get new keywords that will give you an entry into this competition. And you can also go back and listen to the last few weeks of Monday, Tuesday episodes because there's other keywords that you can use in there that are still valid. You can save them up and enter them at once, or you can enter multiple times. It'll get sorted out at the back end. What a time to be alive, Jay.
Yep, just barely, but yes, it's great stuff.
All right, yeah, well, we might as well do an update now too, because then we won't need to do it on the podcast tomorrow, and then because I'm about to throw to myself tomorrow with Tegan in the other studio.
Yeah.
So
well, fingers crossed. I'm back on deck tomorrow. Had the scans. There's nothing nefarious in the system. The kidneys are clear. The bladder's clear. The prostate's clear of anything that would lead them to believe that something bad, i.e. the rust, is going on. So although that's all good news, like it's a real positive outcome, it's sort of at the same time for me a bit frustrating because you still don't know what the fuck's going on. So awesome. I mean, our healthcare system's just so impressive. Like, it's amazing. It's incredible what they do, the team, how stretched they are, what they make happen, how kind and caring and loving they are to people that put themselves in places like this through not looking after themselves, really. But yeah, it's all good news. I'm from this point on, I'm going private for a urologist catch up, just because I want to get to the bottom of it and see if we can actually figure out what the actual fuck is going on with me. At the same time as giving the body a rest, and I'll save up all my chips until the winners arrive for the Rock 2000. I'll fucking push you back in the middle of the table. Let's go.
all right. Well, have a good night, Jay. Good luck for the blood test, and then
more blood work tomorrow.
I'll wrap this thing up right now, and it's a lucky dip. Will Jay be here in about 2 seconds flat, or will it be Teagues?
You're listening to Jay and Dunc on Not For Radio. You beauty.
Your beauty. Good afternoon, Teagues.
Good afternoon, Dunc.
Good afternoon, Jay. Yes! Podcast Jesus returns. 3 days in the hole.
Yeah, and
In the Get Well Hotel, they pull the fucking rock out from in front of you, and you return to the rock.
yes, it's shit. It's good to be out of there. Fuck me, what a place! And this, I would assume that this is hospitals globally face the same issues: overstretched, underfunded, dealing with people for the most part that have put themselves there or have just degraded through age, and as a result, that's just where you end up. So I was surrounded by people that are fucking severely unwell, but generally in a very indexed a lot older, and then an over-indexed population of minority groups that are just not fucking giving a fair shake of the stick and also not helping themselves.
Tough.
Yeah, and fucking there's a large number of people that were incredibly rude to the incredibly hardworking staff, which is made up of the fucking United Nations of people trying to help each other.
Man, that's
and
massively disappointing.
And nothing fires me up. Like, I don't give a fuck if you are a person busting tables, clearing away dishes, or you are at the elite level of the medical nursing staff that look after you in those situations. Like, taking you to the bathroom or fucking showering you or, you know, putting medication into you. Like, that is a qualification that most people would never be able to get to, yet they treat them like they're something worse than shit, and it fucking grates me. And if they've come from another country and they have an accent to the way they speak English, then being belittled for not having perfect English. If somebody doesn't have perfect English, generally speaking, chances are they know more than fucking one language, and we know our own one poorly, like I just said then, you know? Like,
exactly.
We aren't, so there's, I mean,
you don't have a leg to stand on.
No, exactly. So if you do work in the health sector, you are appreciated. Your hard work does not go unseen. The fucking bags under your eyes are noticed, but the love in your heart shines through that. So yeah, thanks. I'm just fucking glad to be back. I'm glad to be out of there. I haven't seen fucking proper daylight, for 3 days. I was in a windowless
hospitals
box.
Smell like death too, eh?
Well, I smelt like death. I smelt fucking horrendous.
So, plan of attack. And we got a little bit of an update on the bit you just heard, which was recorded last night. But where's the head at today?
Really good. I caught up with a doctor today who pushed his flights out so he could see through that. Like, this is the sort of shit that happens.
Wow.
So the doctor that was looking after me.
I would not do that for you.
No fucking way. Dr. Tim, he basically was like, because it was one of those ones. I think that generally when people present like myself, they go, well, there's obviously a clear case of what's happened and how we can fix it. But generally, with everything that I present with, it's fucking not your standy.
It's not clear cut.
She's not off the shelf, this thing, mate. You know, she's custom. There's a lot of bad decisions that have gone into the makeup of this, you know?
Yeah. You're the Frankenstein.
There's a fucking garage build, you know? Unwarranted. And so, he couldn't quite get his head around it. The team couldn't get their head around it. Everything that they scanned, like kidney form and function, looking great. All the connecting plumbing looking great, prostate great, bladder great, penis incredibly small. Apart from that,
work to do.
Yeah,
it's real weird. I went in with a kidney issue. I was pissing blood, and all they told me was like to work on my tiny dick.
Get a bigger dick.
Yeah, take my dick to the gym, get it lifting some barbells.
Yeah, the mother-in-law's still hell bent on me getting an adult circumcision, which in itself I just find fucking hilarious.
Jeez.
But yeah, it was
it's like trying to have the world's biggest boat and then deciding to cut the front end off it and lose the title.
Did I show you the conversation?
Yeah. You messaged us. I think you read it last night.
Good.
I don't know. Some of that stuff that Jay just said may have been in that first, but it was quite late last night when we did that, and Jay was incredibly high on hospital drugs.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, it's good to be out. I've got a private urologist appointment just to see if we can get to the bottom of it.
So the bloods came back clear this morning?
Bloods came back with inflammatory markers up, which they know there is an infection there, but they just kind of can't figure out what the root of it is. So normally it would be from something that was either like hanging out in like the fucking ball bag or going off the sack or something in the tubes that where you shoot your bullets out of, or in your urethral tubes, or something in and around that, or lesions on kidneys or bladder, or infection within the bladder, or whatever the fuck it is. They kind of can't see it with what they've got anyway. So they basically just said, can you just abstain from putting anything through your system other than fucking water for 4 weeks and just see if it can just basically clear itself out. Livers repair themselves.
Are you allowed
kidneys don't.
Asking for a friend, are you allowed to eat?
I am allowed to eat, but that being said, a buddy of mine messaged and was like, a 3-day water fast would probably be one of the best things you could do right now, because nothing can survive past that 3-day mark. So you have a complete cellular shed and rebuild. So anything that's remotely fucked, any cell that's a little bit fucking holding hands at the back.
A little bit Homer Simpson-y.
Yeah, getting a bit fucking arriving at class late, they just get fucking nuked. And so you just get a clean slate. Because I'm still quite fevery. Like I still feel quite
Is
fucking...
it pinholes in your arm? Needle holes?
Yeah, that one there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Track marks.
I mean, this is me. I would just try and not have anything in my body that has a barcode.
Yeah.
Would basically be it.
Yeah.
Apart from if you're buying meat from the supermarket, which you don't.
No. So yeah, that's basically it's a fucking pretty clean 4 weeks that I'm looking for. So
after tonight, Jay, I will come with.
Mate, the amount of people that are kind of using me as the scapegoat to like, okay, let's go. This is going to be us. Like you're doing it, then I'm doing it. Like I've enlisted 15 people that don't.
You're part of positive change.
Yeah, with people just going, I wouldn't mind
those
having a
15
break as
people
well.
have been thinking about it.
Totally. As have I.
Yeah.
I just needed the doctor to say, there's no grey here. There's just pure black and white. Because I hunt in the grey.
Or you operate the grey.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
That's the J. Reeve hunting patch.
That's where I work.
And that's the block.
Yeah, that's why I ended up in hospital.
Well,
So
I
I'm
mean,
out.
you definitely sound like you're back to your norm, which is awesome.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10 fuckwits, Teagues, where am I operating at the moment?
Is 10 the bad end?
No, it's the good end.
You're probably a 9.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
But you've only been back. You probably came into the office an hour and a half ago, and I've avoided you. So
Yeah,
it's
headphones
probably
on.
going to
Smart
go
move.
down to a 4 within the next 90 minutes.
Not your first rodeo.
I'm realistic.
Well,
I've got a wee message here I want to read to you. And from Anonymous. After hearing of Jay the last couple of days, I'd like to wish Jay and his whānau all the best on a speedy recovery. I've also been through something like this recently and thought I would share my stories. It might highlight with others to make sure you look after yourself, as there are so many people in your life who would rather have you around. Mine started about 8 weeks ago and just starting to feel like I'm back to normal, but still have more to go yet. So I was feeling very lethargic for a month prior to this starting. And due to the situation I was in, which I had a lot of stress going on, I put it down to this, and as I've had similar things happen with high stress. Come a month after the starting, I woke up, didn't feel too good, and had a bit of a single piece of toast for breakfast, which within an hour of having it, I was bringing it up, and this made me feel like I ran a marathon. Along with this, I had a dull ache in my side. So after discussing with the wife, we went to urgent care doctors who did a test and checked us over and sent me to A&E at the local hospital, and they phoned ahead. Got there and we were pushed through into a room to be checked into. They pulled blood, found out later by my wife, said it was black looking.
Yeah.
Oh, black blood.
yeah.
And other checks, including ultrasound. After all of this, I was admitted to hospital on antibiotics, and the next morning I was told I have to have emergency surgery to relieve pressure off my kidneys, as they were under pressure and had 80% function and infection, and my creatine levels were 3 times higher than what they should be. I also had sepsis. Yippee!
Yay.
Recovered after that for 2.5 weeks to have another surgery, then recover for another couple of weeks. After all this, I'm good now. Still a bit to go to be 100% back to normal. After being so close to the pine box, 6 feet under, and time to think, if anything comes out of this, please, if something isn't right and you're feeling a little bit unusual, please get checked. It may be nothing, or it might be something serious like this. Also, never forget to show you care about your family and your friends, because you never know what is around the corner. Man, we always say that, and like whether you're running a fucking Toyota Yaris or you're running a Dodge Charger of a body, you know what it's like when it's running normal. You know what to expect. You know how your body behaves. And when it's not, and especially when we're busy, dude's the fucking worst at just pushing it to the side and being like, I'll get to that. But it's like, you only get one of these fucking things.
Yeah, somebody said, treat your body like it's a house that you'll live in for 75 years. Because that's exactly what it fucking is.
Yeah, you've been renting, dog.
Mate, I've had a fucking party house for 42 years.
Almost like a gang pad.
It's almost like a condemned block of flats.
Oh my god!
But yeah, it was good. I had a really good catch up. Really good catch up with a mate of mine last night, Russ Packer, who's just. I'll put a link to a pod that he did. I'm pretty sure it was a Between Two Beers pod that he did as well. Like, he is, in my eyes, just one of the purely greatest humans that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And it's sometimes hard to wrap your head around the fact that he's quite a young buck. Like, he's still in his 30s. And he has been an elite level sports person for the majority of his life, like from a really young age. A New Zealand representative countless times. He's served time in prison. He's seen the worst that society can throw up. He's had the biggest demons crushed. He will soon be a cultural icon. Like I rate him, and it was just so nice to sit with him because one of the coolest things about this is fuck me, the boys circled the wagons. Like Russ came up from Tauranga. He was up for a couple of things, so he came in for dinner last night. A buddy of mine, AJ, flew back from Sydney. He came in, surprised me, which is terrifying at the time, but great afterwards.
Jeez, he's looking good, eh? He's packed on some size after his back surgery.
Yeah, he's just fucking squeezed.
Saw him doing the bench press at the gym, and I was like, maybe I should start doing some of this.
yeah.
Easy does it, Dunc.
Yeah,
he's been gone for 2 weeks.
He's just great energy lads too.
Oh yeah,
you know, like they
energy givers.
Yeah, they pump up, man. It was
vampires.
Nah, it was awesome. And then obviously the AA boys have circled the wagons, like Doddsy and DT have, every day checking in and seeing how we're going, and the Gypsy Kings doing the same sort of stuff. Like, you definitely feel the love, and there's a lot of people that care about you. So, like, that in itself is enough to make you care about yourself. But the wisdom that Big Russ was dropping last night, like, he just has such a great way of delivering such profound messages. And you look at him and you go, he's a bad motherfucker. He is a person.
He looks like a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. He was, and he was, because I was talking. One of the things I spoke about, and I think this will probably resonate with most people as well, is that sometimes you tell yourself a lie to get yourself into a space where you can operate, whether it's making a challenge up for yourself to get over, or it's building a crutch for you to lean on, or it's making an excuse for you not to do something, whatever. Like anywhere in that spectrum, some better than others. He used to run out onto the sports field playing rugby league and go and look at his opposition and go, that guy said that he's going to fucking smash you. and he's like, and from that point on, they were fucked. Like, he was like, I'd target them late and grubby and fucking aggressive. And because of his upbringing, he's like, some people think they want this, but they don't fucking want this. Like,
I already know they don't.
Yeah. Like, he's like, when I go, I don't give a fuck. And that's a really terrifying place that most people don't want to operate. Which
is what ended him up in prison.
Yeah. So he's like, at all costs, like, he is.
That's right. Imagine having that inside you.
Oh, mate, we'll have to get him on for a proper chat, because there's so much stuff that he couldn't disclose, which he does disclose now in sort of these massive public speaking events that he does, which is just terrifying. But also, it's for him when he says it, he's like, the look on people's faces, they're like, holy fuck.
But it's his normal.
Yeah, and he's like, it's just my normal. Like I can tell you a story. I'll tell you a story that him and his brother. He had an older brother. He's got a lot of siblings, and they grew up in a boisterous household. His younger sisters, older brothers, and they used to play, like games of league. So an older brother, and he'd go, "Oh, I'll get two mates around, and then you get two mates around, and then they'd play league in the backyard," which is what it was like growing up in Horowhenua or Kapiti. Anyway, things got a little bit heated. Then it became this for the original game of fucking run it straight. And so it was just 1v1, and his brother is older than him, and Russ is a bit bigger than his brother. His brother came steaming in, and Russ, if you want to watch a highlights reel of fucking people getting smashed, like, he's got a good one. And he just fucking obliterated his brother and was like, yeah. And his brother got up and punched him straight in the face. And he was like, fuck that. You've crossed the line. So went into the house, top drawer, steak knife, came out, ran at his brother, and went to stab him in the head and got him just above his eye and in the middle of his head, and stuck it into his skull, and then had to wiggle it out to pull it out of his head. And then was like, oh, shit, sorry, man. Like, just imagine. He goes, look at all the scars on my head. My brother fucking smashed me over the back of the head with a shovel when I was in the sandpit, like a fucking big one, like in the movies.
At the age of being in a sandpit,
yeah,
shoveled.
Yeah, he's like, it's just not uncommon for these interactions. So,
and now he's incredibly successful. You know, he got higher education while he's inside, and geez, he's turned. I mean, not that he had a speed bump in the road, but
mate,
he's just gone from strength to strength.
Yeah, and he's got an incredible partner, 2 beautiful kids, and has just built something amazing, and is such a such a pleasure to be around, and just so he's fucking awesome. He basically took my spot this morning for a sauna ice bath with all the boys. So turned up, and so JK and Carlos and Trev and AJ went along as well this morning. So I was like, fuck, the boys were sending me photos, and I was like, super jealous. But he loves it. It's awesome to be around those people. It really is real cup filling stuff. Yeah, good man.
What a human. Hey, can we do, because I'm just wary of time here, we're going to break normal protocol and just go back-to-back war stories?
Yes.
Attention, snipers! Gear up and hold your positions. It's time to load up some war stories. Your tales from the front line, brought to life. Prepare to fire.
Okay, here we go. Greg. It just says Greg South. Don't know if he's in... Okay. Greg in South Africa. The Ginger Ninja and the Great Flashbang Mishap. Yeah!
So flashbangs, for those that don't understand, flashbangs are basically grenades that just...
You chuck out before, blind the enemy, then you run and shoot them while they're like...
They do exactly what it is. They fucking make a big bang and they go flash.
So, picture this, about 10 years ago, my mates and I threw what was supposed to be your bog standard stag do. You know, usual humiliations. We stuck the poor groom-to-be, forever immortalised in our group as the Ginger Ninja, and a pink tutu, smeared clown makeup on him, and paraded him around until he was equal parts embarrassed and sunburned. But that was all just the warm-up act. The real masterpiece happened at the log cabin we'd hired in the edge of the stunning dam. The kind of place that you'd take your mum for a peaceful weekend, miles away from civilization. Not 12 half-feral idiots armed with wakeboards, cheap beer, and questionable decision-making skills.
See, another one of those.
Sounds sick.
Another one of those places, just like in Australia and South Africa's another one. It's just not a place I want to go fucking wakeboarding. Still water there just seems like a fucking hippo crocodile breeding ground.
Well, I think you probably get away from that. You go up towards the mountains a bit. Mate, you've ever seen a hippo climb a mountain? You ever seen me climb a mountain? Nah. After a day of wakeboarding, booze cruising, and getting crispy under the sun, the Ginger Ninja, a poor bloke, turned into the colour of a rare steak by sundown. We kicked off the night with a winning combo of the devil's lettuce and beer pong, which, if you're wondering, is not recommended. Your hand-eye coordination goes completely out the window, along with your dignity and the contents of your stomach. By midnight, the cabin sort of looked like the aftermath of a frat party hosted by raccoons. Puddles of vomit, half-sunk beer cups, ciggy butts floating in mystery fluids. Pure class. We did the responsible thing and called it a night before someone drowned in a puddle of their own making. Now, here's where the story... here's where it gets... okay. Now, here's where it goes from messy lads weekend to what the actual fuck were we thinking? So I was big into airsoft back then, basically paintball for people who like pretending they're in Call of Duty without the bruises. So I just happened to have a flashbang left over in my car from the last weekend's game. Naturally, at dawn, while draining my post-hangover bladder onto my back wheel, I remembered this little gem. My half-rotted brain whispered, use it.
See, fuck, we would never be trusted with things like this.
Nah. And who was I to argue with myself?
Yeah, it's a formidable opponent.
I tiptoed back inside, flashbang in hand, grinning like a madman. A couple of the boys clocked my face. Mate, what's that? Asked Clive, eyes widening. Shh. Watch. Upstairs, the Ginger Ninja and his best friend Mac were still passed out on this rickety mezzanine floor, basically a plank balanced over the lounge. Perfect. I pulled the pin, rolled the boom boom stick, as I lovingly called it, under their beds and sprinted away saying, take care, bang, boom, fuck. The entire cabin shook like it owned the flashbang money. Smoke belched down the staircase. Bugs and spiders were launched into orbit, floating around midair like they'd just been raptured. from the thatched roof above. They came raining down like confetti at the world's worst wedding. Upstairs, Brad, and you can call him, you can still call him the Ginger Ninja because you know why, that's his fucking name. And Mac was staggering around half blind. Ears ringing like church bells in a hurricane. Mate, can you hear me? What? Exactly. When the smoke cleared and our hearing mostly returned, we stood there blinking through the haze, only to discover that our friendly flashbang hadn't just scared the ginger's soul out of Ninja. Oh no, it had blown a hole the size of a rugby ball right through the mezzanine floor. Oh, I love it. Q12 severely hungover idiots realising they just turned a security deposit into a security debt. So we did what any resourceful, panic-stricken blokes would do. We became amateur carpenters, interior designers, and forest foragers. We swept up all the sawdust, hopefully provided by the explosion, then scoured the surrounding bush for twigs, sticks, and naturally, tree sap. This is a shambles. We duct taped the underside of the hole, arranged the sticks like we were building a beaver dam, and then carefully packed the sawdust sap as a blend as a filler. It was lumpy. It was also suspiciously crumbly. So, in a flash of drunken genius, someone said, "Caramel's sticky, right?"
Fuck.
So he boiled sugar in a pot and made this gloopy caramel mess and drizzled it in like we were decorating some sort of shit cake. Honestly, it looked pretty decent.
Which also brought every insect within fucking 100 kilometres in.
It was smoothish, the right colour, and we were too proud and terrified to poke it too much. So we placed a rug on top of it and removed the duct tape, tidied up, packed the cars and vanished down the dirt road, hoping that the stag gods that our DIY floor wouldn't collapse the next time someone stepped there. Amazingly, we got our deposit back. 2 months later, though, word on the grapevine was that the cabin shut down for renovations. Probably something to do with the army events.
Exactly.
Having an all-you-can-eat buffet inside the mezzanine floor because it's fucking sugar. That we'd lovingly glued together with our caramel and tree sap. But hey, the Ginger Ninja got married, our ears eventually stopped ringing and we're still alive. And if there's one lesson we learned, it's this: never mix the devil's lettuce, beer pong, and airsoft flashbangs, and always check for bugs in the thatch. Hope you had a good laugh. Sorry for the David Longy. Up the wires and keep up the good work, you bunch of legends. P.S. If you ever make your way to South Africa, you lot have got bored and lodging on us.
That's fucking absolutely magical stuff.
That was elite level stuff. I want to keep the foot on the gas here.
Snipers, reload. Another war story incoming. Eyes on target, scopes dialed in. Let's see who hits the mark.
Okay, this one here is also quite a David Longy. It's titled Fat Huck from Basingstoke in the UK. Under the category of fucking lost. Hey fellas, I had a holiday in Turkey this year. Your usual cheap package holiday. Jet2 holiday. £50 per person. That's a £200 saving. None of my mates could make it due to being too last minute to get the time off, or most likely couldn't get permission from their respective partners. So I ended up going solo. I get bored easily, so I had to make sure I had plenty of things to do while I was there, and one of these things was a boat trip. 8 hours of sun, food and booze. Plenty of time to kick back, relax and get through a few more episodes of Not For Radio Potty.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's a terrible... Like, you go on holiday to listen to this. Fucking sort it out, eh? Come on.
I disagree. I think this is perfect.
Fuck. Just sit there
vibrating in a hammock.
Exactly. You can't fucking play it loud enough for anyone else to hear because you'll instantly be judged. Or you just sit there, people worrying that you're having a seizure because you're trying to contain laughter.
I literally had I wonder if it's still on my phone. I had a voice memo from Curb from Two Flogs saying fucking exactly that. He goes, "I'm almost done with you fuckers." It's not the word he used, it was the worst one. And he goes, "I go on my walks and I'm just shaking and looking like an absolute retard that's got something going on."
Yeah.
And You don't have time to explain. You just need to walk on. They think I'm the crazy person that's just always laughing to himself.
Yeah, just juggling away as he walks along.
Yeah.
Once again, there is no higher accolade that we could get. The day before the trip, I got an email with the day's itinerary. 10 a.m. set sail. Couple of half-hour swimming stops. Lunch will be served at 2 p.m. One more swimming stop. ETA back at the harbour around 4:30. Lunch included. You'll be given a passenger number when boarding so they know when you've arrived on the boat, when you've left for the day, and any food or drink you need to be allocated to your number, which will be payable at the end of the trip. It's such a slick one. Yeah, just charge it up. So on the day of the trip, I made sure I had a big hearty breakfast to keep me going. I went with a classic full English. Bangers, bacon, eggs, beans, mushrooms, bit of black pudding, toast, ash browns, tomatoes, double helpings of both. They don't call me Fat Huck for nothing. We duly set sail and get well stuck into the cocktails and beers immediately. I was particularly a fan of the tequila slushies. The combination of ice-cold orange-flavoured slush with a zesty lime and boozy tequila went down like a dream and was a perfect thirst quencher in the scorching Turkish heat. After a few swimming stops, lunch was served, as promised, bang on 2 p.m. Simple grilled chicken with fries, pasta, salad, bread, dips, along with seconds and thirds. We set sail once again, and eventually the moment I had been dreading comes. There is no room in my body for all the food and booze and I've had and is just sitting on top of my breakfast. I needed a shit. A big shit. I make my way down to the toilets. The stench was unbearable. It looked like these things hadn't been cleaned since the boat was built. It was just as bad, if not worse, as the toilets at a festival. I couldn't bear to be in there for even a moment, let alone for enough time for a good shit. Guess I'll just have to wait. The final swimming stop of the day rolls around, and I can see a nice rock formation by the cliffs, and I hatch a plan. I jump off the boat into the water, swim over to the rocks, climb up on top of them, crouch down behind a particularly large one so I couldn't be seen, and I proceeded to have the biggest cack of my life. After some time, I was finally done. I got back in the water to clean myself up and admired my work. A giant, glistening thing of beauty. If I had done this in a normal toilet, it would have at least been at least a quadruple flusher, if not more.
Wow. Full beaver dam.
I swam around the rocks to get back on the boat, only to find that the boat was no longer there. Oh, fuck. It had left without me. I must not have heard the call to get back on board while I was squatting. Fucking tease, you miserable bitch.
As soon as you started reading the story, I started laughing because it's one of the best ones. You're going to keep going.
I must have not heard the call to get back on board while I was squatting behind the rocks. I had no idea exactly how long the boat had been gone, as I was on my fucking own. I guess nobody thought to wonder where I was. Fuck. What do I do now? I tried calling for help, but there was no sign of the boat, and the cliffs were too high, so my calls for help most likely wouldn't have been heard by anyone if there was anyone up there anyway. I'm a pretty confident swimmer, so I thought, maybe I could swim. I thought he was going to swim after the boat and catch it. Fucking come on, Oos. I could swim along the cliffs until I reach a beach. However, I can see that they go on for fucking miles, and I doubt that I would make it. Whew.
This is tough. He's in a spot here.
Yeah, I thought I'd better get out of the water before some sea monster eats me so I can decide what to do. So I climbed back up onto the rocks, sat myself next to my massive shit mound, and tried to think about what to do without panicking.
Oh my God.
Imagine that, just staring at the shit going, it's fucking all your fault. The best thing I could do now was wait. Maybe somebody did notice I was missing. The boat would have to come back, but no such luck. It's been about half an hour. The sun's nearly is really starting to burn, and I'm getting thirsty. Then I thought I was going delirious when I saw a pirate ship emerge from around the rocks. It drops anchor, and people start jumping into the water. Fuck, this must be like a regular swimming stop for multiple boat trips. I'm saved. I swam over to it and climbed aboard. Turns out this boat was an all-inclusive sunset party boat, and this was the first stop of the trip.
Yes!
Fuck it. I wasted no time getting well stuck into the free booze and party with a bunch of new mates. Eventually the sun sets, we head back to the harbour. I ended up back on dry land about 10 p.m, and at this point I now have two problems. One, it's not the fucking same harbour as the boat trip from the morning. I'm completely in a different town. No idea which one. And my bag, including money, clothes, shoes, phone, etc., is still on the other boat. After inquiring...
This should be a movie.
Totally. After inquiring with my new friends where the fuck I was, turns out I'm in a town over 40 kilometres away from where I first set off. One of the girls of my new friend group, let's call her Becky, because that's her fucking name, quickly nips into the closest shop and very kindly buys me a pair of flip-flops and a t-shirt which has the words, Mr. Big Dick is back in town printed on it. Yes, Mr. Big Dick is back in town. Fuck, that's so good, eh? The shit you can get in tourist spots.
Oh, yeah.
We all go back to their hotel, all-inclusive again, where they happened to be having a foam party that night. So I stayed up, partied into the night, enjoying yet more free booze. I end up playing a bit of tongue tennis with a girl who bought me the Big Dick t-shirt, and we end up back in her room to top off the night and have a bit of a root around. In the morning, both a bit hungover, we have another crack at each other, have a shower, and then head downstairs to meet the rest of our friends for breakfast. There's a family hotel, and the only clothes I have is the fucking Big Dick is back in town t-shirt. I'm still wearing it and got quite a few disapproving looks from some of the other guests. After breakfast, I try and somehow get back to my own hotel. Becky again shows her generosity and gives me the equivalent of about 50 quid in cash so I can get back. All the taxis said it would be around 80 quid to get where I needed to go, so on the bus it was. I had to make several changes as there was no direct route, and after 3 hours, I eventually ended up back at my hotel at around 3 p.m. A full 24 hours after I'd left the first boat and had a shit on the rock.
Oh my gosh.
When I walk into the hotel lobby, there were two Turkish policemen. There were two Turkish policemen standing there alone, along with a woman who I recognise as one of the servers from the original boat trip. She turned, saw me, ran over to me and screamed, "Oh my God, where the fuck have you been?" Turns out they only noticed I was gone after finding my bag and my passenger number wasn't listed as off the boat. They thought I'd gone overboard. There was a police search for me all night at all of the swimming stops. Obviously, they checked to see if I was back at the hotel. The computer system can see when you check in at the door and if my door had been open, and obviously it hadn't. I had been missing for 24 hours by this point. They were about to release a statement when I arrived back at the hotel. I had to accompany the very angry-looking policeman back to the station for a debrief. They spoke no English, and fortunately, the server from the boat was able to act as a translator. I saw their faces go from furious to giggling as I told the story to the server, and she translated it back to them in Turkish. By the way, if you ever wondered what Turkish for massive shit is, it's buyok bok. Eventually, I was let go as the server says to me, "I'm glad you're okay. By the way, this is for you." It was the bill for the food and drink from the boat. Fuck, I thought I got away with it. Up the waz.
Hang on a minute, guys. Just going to hear, I took a massive shit on the rocks.
Kayalara büyük bir sıçtım.
There you go. Büyük bir sıçtım. Büyük bok. Massive shit. There you go.
First thing under that on Google is a Reddit thing. Is it just me or is Turkish Airlines fucking miserable? Just a wee thought from the day.
Oh shit, that's good.
Well, that's all we've got time for today.
Yes.
Man, that was it's great to be back at back in the saddle with you there, Jay.
Oh mate, I needed that. I really did.
Oh shit, it's great fun. Right, so if you would like to win a trip to the Rock 2000 New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand, in a few weeks' time, like Sam did at the start of this podcast, you need to click on the description for this episode and then just follow the link through, become Sniper Elite, and then go back through to get multiple entries. Like I said earlier, go back through all of the Monday, Tuesday episodes because they are the subscription-only episodes.
Yes. Best of luck. Fuck, that was exciting giving him a bell.
So sick.
Really
I can't wait to
was.
call him again next week
Yeah.
now because it just would have been the most bizarre phone call to take.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Weird one. Anyway, best of luck.
Go well, go long.
Up the fucking wires tonight.
Yeah, they're playing tonight. Got the
Playing
Dragons.
The Dragons, yeah. So funny story. Russ is an old boy of both clubs. He played for the Dragons and he played for the Wires.
he going to the game?
Yeah, he'll be heading along tonight.
Yeah, nice. Oh, well, whatever you're up to for the weekend, have an absolute ripper, and we'll catch you Monday. Hopefully a few more sniper elites join the top brass.